So here we're playing 3 million Korean won, so basically 3,000 US ante, short deck. On the button, that means there's 6, 3 and 3 more. Andrew Robl calls the 8-9 of clubs. I call King Jack suited.
So Robl and Dwan have taken chips off of the table. As you can see, their chips have shrunk a bit. Doesn't mean they lost the chips, they just want to play with shorter stacks.
Elton calls Ace-7 suited. Jason Kuhn calls Ace-10 offsuit. And it's on Makita on the button, who's got Ace-8 offsuit. I know Makita likes to go crazy with these hands sometimes, but this would still be a pretty ambitious one. I don't know how deep he is though. So Makita raises it just about the pot. That's pretty ambitious. Not a huge fan of that hand for Makita to choose to raise, and especially a lot of these people, Robl, me, Elton, we're not really known for folding a ton, and then Jason Kuhn actually can limp shove in that spot a decent amount. And Robl calls, I call. An Elton spot I think I'd fold a bunch of the time, but I'd call sometimes. Elton chooses to throw the money in. Kuhn folds it, which I'm a little surprised by. And that's a pretty good flop for me. So I flop trips. It's gonna be hard for anyone to beat me except Andrew Robl, who flopped a flush draw. I don't remember how this hand goes. I feel like Robl might have won this hand, so we'll see. So a lot of times here I think I might bet this flop, but this time I chose not to. I don't know, maybe I was thinking that Makita was betting too many flops, I'm not sure. And there's the bad news for me on the turn. Now I can't win the hand, and it's gonna be hard to get away without losing at least a bit more money. So Robl has a flush. I think I probably bet this. I feel like in this spot I'd bet this hand a lot. Gotta try to defend it some. Unless I got some crazy idea if Robl's got something. All right, so I bet it, and I'm gotta imagine it's gonna fold back to Robl. He's gonna shove, and it's gonna be real hard for me to get away because I only have a pot-sized bet left. So Robl's often a bit on the tighter side, but he does make some bluffs. And definitely can make some sophisticated ones, and especially in a spot like this where he might have King Jack himself, he could have a straight where I have a number of outs. Oh, Makita calls. Now this changes it up a little because I might be thinking Makita could have a flush also because Makita's call is a little funny. Robl shoves and I forget what I do here. If I make a fold, I'm gonna feel like I was a genius. So I hope I did, but I feel like most of the time I'd call in this spot. Makita being on the button's a little different because I think he's changed now, but back in the day he used to really like slow playing his flushes. So I think I was probably afraid of that. And I don't find the hero fold, so I got one out. Need to hit quads because in short deck a flush beats a full house. And I don't really know what Makita's thinking about. Okay, and he folds.
So Robl shows him the flush. Dwan needs the king. Looks like they are going to run it twice.
Hey, okay.
Off to Robl. Going to run it one more time. Card is 10. Dwan would make full house, but flush beats a full house in Triton Hold'em, so Robl is going to scoop Dwan's and belt it.